And welcome back, YouTube, to GhostWire Tokyo. Whatever part this is. I have no idea where to even start with this. Is that a grocery bag? Isabayaki. Grilled mochi seasoned with soy sauce and wrapped in seaweed. The seaweed does double duty, adding extra flavor to the dish and serving as a handy way to keep the treat from becoming too messy. Mochi itself is made by steaming type of particularly sticky white rice, which is then pounded and flattened to achieve its final shape. From there, it can be eaten as is, boiled, or even grilled. Its history is believed to date back over 1,000 years, with written records reproduced during Japan's Nara period, 710 to 794, including food descriptions that are likely referring to mochi. Dude, I don't like this collectible at all. No matter how hard I try searching for it, I cannot see it. And this is gotta be by far the worst collectible if we can't even use this like to see them. Like, I'm so close to giving up. This is the worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. This is the worst collectible in a video game ever. Dude, how am I supposed to... How am I supposed to? This is the worst thing ever. You do know that, right? Like, give me like some kind of like idea. Just like anything. Yeah, I'm giving up. This is impossible. Like at least for me with my eyes. I wanna Google like where this first one is supposed to be. Just so we have an idea what it looks like. Okay. And this is not showing them. It is showing them. Chagama, a specific kind of kettle used during traditional Japanese tea ceremonies. Legends exist throughout Japan of tanuki transforming into these kettles. One particularly famous story involves a tanuki who walks tight ropes while still partially transformed into a kettle, with its head and limbs sticking out of it. Okay, nice to know the spectral vision does mark them somewhat. Okay. Honestly, the next place I'm gonna go is to this side quest. Then probably over there. Then there, then that side quest. Yeah, let's do side quests. So collect anything and everything that comes that we see during the journey. Like spirits. We gotta pet every dog. Right, like we gotta pet every dog.
Hi, あげる。
Arcade event flyer. Here comes a new ranking battle. The 37th ranking battle is for Special Fighting Heroes 3 version 2.2 is almost here. This fighting game masterpiece has still scores of fans eagerly lapping out every nook and cranny its system and characters have to offer. New players are also more than welcome. Date and time every Wednesday. Reception opens at 7 p.m. Tournament begins at 7:30 p.m. Entrance fee 500 yen. Cabinet set to free play after the tournament. Shibuya Underground Arcade Kodomi. Wait, we've probably seen that. Shachikoko statues. A pair of statues depicting the Shachi, an imaginary animal. A pair of statues depicting the Shachi, an imaginary animal with the face of something like a dragon or a tiger, mixed with the body of a fish and series of sharp spikes along its back. The Hoko portion of the name stems from how the tails of these statues stretch out toward the sky in a manner of resembling a pike, which is called a Hoko in Japanese. Shachikoko statues are commonly found adorning the roofs of buildings as a protective charm against fire. Legends say that when the fire breaks out, the Shachikoko statues will spew water from their mouths to douse the flames. The use of the statues spread across Japan thanks to their adoption by famous historical figures including Oda Nobunaga at Chuchi Castle, as well as Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who favored golden Shachikoko statues. Red bean ohagi. A Japanese sweet made by covering a ball of glutinous rice with red bean paste. Of course, again. In some circles, its name varies depending on the time of the year, being dubbed ohagi when eaten in the fall, but botamachi if consumed in spring. This divergence is thought to stem from its resemblance to different flowers that bloom during the respective seasons, namely those of the bush clover or hagi in Japanese in autumn and peonies or boden in Japanese in spring. It's so easy to get distracted in the game. Like, I wasn't even supposed to go in that direction. Gotta pet every dog. Every dog. There's something bad in that alleyway. Oh man, I really needed that.
ちょっと元気になったかな。
腹が減ってたんだろうな。
Oh, that alley, probably. No, yeah. Wait. The red thing, we gotta do probably something about it like now.
乗ってきた。
おい、レイが連れて行かれるぞ。
助けなきゃ。
Oh Jesus.
増援が来たぞ。後ろが後ろだ。うまくやるじゃないか。
何か買おうかな。
使えるものを買ってくれよ。
Yeah, those were like trying to like turn those spirits into like enemies, so that's why I was like hurrying.
$買い物の待ち時間が一番辛いな。
悪かったね。
Can we not do anything with the cats? Currently it looks like we can't.
どんな人形なんですか？
先に亡くなった姉が大事にしてた日本人形なんです。
その人形、何かが宿ってるな。ここから人形の思念を終えるはずだ。よし、思念が見えたぞ。
Psychic doll. We're following a doll. A psychic doll, to be exact.
ここからは追えねえな。迂回するぞ。
Dorayaki, a type of Japanese sweet consisting of red bean paste stuffed between two circular patties resembling pancakes. Its name is derived from the Japanese word for gong, Dora. It's also known at times as Mikasa in reference to Mount Mikasa in Nara.
通の人形がなんで宙に浮くほどの力を持ったのかな。
さあな、殺人鬼の霊でも乗り移ったんだろう。
B 級映画の見過ぎだよ。
DVD はよく見てるがな。
サブスクじゃないんだ。
なんか言ったか。
いつもこんな奴らと戦ってたのか。
いつもってことじゃねえ。週2くらいだ。
それも十分異常だよ。
This is like one of those games again, like Joanna, you know this. When I'm really like hooked onto a game, I'm like quiet most of the time because I'm just like, my mind is so fucking full on the game. Like that's how much I'm. You know it's a good game when my mind is like so fucking focused on it. That's what happens every time when it's like a super good game. Salted cryptid crisps. The most popular flavor of cryptid crisps, lightly salted for maximum taste and minimal guilt. Cryptid crisps enjoy wide-ranging popularity among people of all ages. They come in a multitude of flavors, including some that are only available in certain parts of the country. Oh, where did you all humans go anyway? Phone booth. Time to return some spirits. 10,000 souls.
まだ全体の 5% にも満たない。引き続き頑張ってくれ。
窮屈さがなくなってきたな。いい感じじゃねえか。ここで急に上に行ってるな。宙に浮けることを突然自覚したのか。
低いとこに怖いものでもいたのかな。
人形が何を怖がってるんだ。
Dude, there is so much to investigate in this goddamn game because
ここって猫が多いんだよね。
何？こんなところに用はないだろ。
I keep getting like lost, like oh, new place, or there's good things there. Tsukinami Daiichi Park, a large verdant park that serves as a rest area for residents. It's also a famous hotspot for neighborhood cats, owing it to all the people who feed them there. There's even parkour in the game. Come on, obvious parkour. No, these enemies were certainly here beforehand, dude. Game, please. I saw those enemies beforehand. Beat that doll, just stop.
あの藁人形には呪いが施されている。
あれをお祓いすればいいんだね。
A straw doll. A doll made of bundled straw meant to resemble a human. They are sometimes used for occult purposes. For example, some believe that you can curse a person by putting a strand of their hair into one of the dolls and driving a long nail through it. This game is amazing. We're on chapter 2.
ありがとうございます。誰かがあの藁人形で弟を呪っていたんです。
弟さんって神社にいた男の人？
はい。私がずっと守り続けていたんですが、離れてしまったせいで守りきれなくて、弟は呪い殺され、成仏すらできずにいました。だからせめてその地獄を解いてやりたかったんです。これで私も安心して成仏できます。
神社の霊に人形を届けて本当のことを教えてあげなきゃ。
人形のせいで死んだと勘違いしてたからな。
本当は守ってくれてたのに。
How am I supposed to get up there? Like all the way up there. Japanese doll. Traditional Japanese dolls come in many forms. Ichimatsu dolls, a particularly famous variety, are characterized by their brushed hair and beautiful kimono outfits, and are sometimes kept in the hopes of warding off misfortune. In the past, they were also utilized in wedding ceremonies. Might as well do this. We're not right next to it. Onigawara, a type of decorative roof tile, typically depicting an oni found on top of a, or at the edges of the roofs of traditional Japanese homes. Onigawara. The Onigawara depicting Oni are the most representative variety. They actually come in many types. They include gods of fortune, creatures like dragons and carp, and even tiles with the kanji for water written on them. Onigawara are placed on roofs to dispel evil spirits and calamity, as well as more practically to prevent rainwater from leaking during storms. Oh, that was easy. Easy. Ghastly knife, the favorite instrument of Hanako-san, a ghost said to haunt the restrooms of Japanese schools. What the fuck? That's a scary ghost story. Variations on her tales continue to lurk in the minds of Japanese school children, making it far and away one of the most famous scary stories in the country. The most common telling says that Hanako-san can be summoned by knocking on the door of an empty stall 3 times and calling her name. Once called, she is said to ask the question, "What do you want to play?" Be sure to never answer with, "I want to play house," as that will be met with rather sharp response. Meiko? Loose socks. Loose baggy socks were all the rage with Japanese high school girls during the 1990s. Teens would take ordinary socks and stretch them out by hand before the loose style became widely available in stores. Wearers got creative about finding ways to keep them from slipping down. Some even applied body adhesive to their legs to make sure the socks would stay put. What the fuck? Tell
こ
her
の
the
人形
truth.
に宿っていたのは
Or
あな
him.
たのお姉さんだよ。あなたを呪うための藁人形があって、彼女が身代わりになってあなたを守ってたんだ。
姉さんがそうじゃ私が事故に遭ったのは
お前が守り神を手放したからだ。
まさかこの人形の中に姉さんがいたなんてずっと私を守ってくれていたのか。それを私は姉さんすまない許してくれ。
姉のおかげでお前ももう成仏できるはずだ。
彼女もあなたを救ったことで安心して成仏したよ。
本当にありがとうございました。
礼はあの世で姉に言うんだな。よし、上出来だ。
A halfway decent job. What the fuck? I guess that's the closest one. Let's go there. I don't even know if these give you health at all.
あいつは物欲の塊なんだ。俺の大事なものまで盗みやがって。
Commemorate your 60th birthday with us. Our 60th birthday marks the day the Chinese zodiac comes full circle, a momentous occasion, which is why we all don the traditional red garb. And what better way to commemorate this joyous event than with the whole family together for a group photo? Whether gifted to a parent or a grandparent, a family portrait is sure to warm their heart for years to come. Tsukubura Photo Studio.
近所の家に何でも吸い込む大きな穴があるんだ。その穴のせいで自分の家に帰れないんだよ。
何でも吸い込む穴がまるでブラックホールだな。ちょっと行ってみるか。
吸い込まれたらどうすんだよ。
心配すんな。俺が何とかしてやる。
Sagittarius A. A celestial body that resides at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Scientists believe it to be a supermassive black hole. Search for the hole that swallows up everything.
あいつは物欲の塊なんだ。俺の大事なものまで盗みやがって。
随分と客が多いな。
Looks pretty popular. Well, that's the black hole, I guess.
兵を吸い込みやがった。あの穴があいつらが引き寄せやがった。 さてと、家の中がどうなっているか調べてみるか。
Okay, inside the house. Hoarder house. So was somebody hoarding stuff over here? Wow, what the fuck?
障子の奥に何かいるぞ。
This is a problem, dude. Well, the dude is probably dead already, but this is a problem, dude.
何のいたずらだ。印を結んであぶり出すぞ。 くそ、逃げたぞ。 どこに行った。
Wow.
ひどいな。俺でも掃除したくなってくるよ。
No, I wouldn't want to clean this. I would want to exit out of here. Even my apartment doesn't look this shitty. Like my actual apartment, not this where I've been for like through the entire streaming career that you've seen me with. Model frill lizard, a model of a frill lizard once popular in Japan. The frill lizard is a species of lizard endemic to Australia and Papua New Guinea. The Japanese and English namesake both come from the manner of folded skin around their head that they can open out when sensing danger in order to intimidate any perceived threat. They are capable of running on two legs, which can make for an amusing sight at their full onward and their legs swinging wildly at full speed. Japan was first introduced to them by a 1984 television program, and after a car commercial also made use of their likeness. There was a frill lizard frenzy as an avalanche of merchandise was produced, including toy figures, puzzles, and more. Dude, how do I open it though? Hide completed icons, hell yeah. That's what I want. How do I open this? How do I advance? Oh shit. I was in the wrong way. I was in the wrong way. That's what was the problem. Quit running and show yourself.
いつまでかくれんぼする気だ？おい、力を使って居場所を特定しろ。やっと会えたな。
You fucking hoarder. Even in ghost life. Boss fight? On a side mission?
偉そうに高みの見物か？
どうすればいい？
人に聞く前に自分で考えろ。
Ouch! Ah. Ah. Now for the evil thing.
So 思って消えていきな、強欲野郎。
Fucking hoarder. You deserve this. You hoarded so many people.
戻れたな。俺の言った通り、なんとかなったろ。
僕が体張ったんだけど、人間って死んでも欲に取りつかれるんだな。
そういうやつは結局全てを失うがな。
Dude, I saw the spirits in there. It sucks that I couldn't get them though.
「吸い込んで戻ってこなかったものはどこに行ったのかな?」
さあな、物が完全になくなるなんてことはない。どっかにこっそり戻ってきてんのかもな。
Alright, we just completed that side quest. So that's the end of that part on YouTube. See you on the next part.